Welcome to Catherine B. Roy Show. I'm so happy to have you here today, George. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure. Let's start a little bit with your story. Exactly what is your why?
Yeah, I think that I really enjoy helping business owners grow their business, and I like solving problems and I like
Mm-hmm.
figuring things out in digital marketing, and that experience has really allowed me to kind of figure out the puzzle pieces and what needs to go where, and help not just on the digital marketing front, but help business owners start to understand tracking and attribution, and really a way to scalably grow their business.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I actually was programmer for 15 years, so I
Oh,
kind of
wow.
see digital marketing a lot different than you guys. But I would like to hear your perspective now as a business owner from my side, for example. What do you think and what do you believe and what your experience showed is the most important when we talk about business growth online using digital marketing, for example?
Yeah, I think that a lot of digital marketing companies are actually more successful when they approach it from almost like an engineering perspective,
Mm-hmm.
and try to
Mm-hmm.
um, just go back to first principles and understand what's really important in a logical way. So, what actually drives revenue for the business?
Mm-hmm.
Who drives that revenue? What's the target persona? And then where do they kind of live? Where can you touch them
Mm-hmm.
and start to make connections, and also track that in a way where you understand the results of every different channel?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have a data warehouse and you really are taking in information from each of those channels, and you can track the attribution ROI on all of those, then you can iterate very quickly, and you can
Mm-hmm.
start to understand and isolate variables that are working or that are not working.
Mm-hmm.
And going through that process and being able to kind of rapidly iterate around that
Mm-hmm.
and make adjustments is what I've found to be the most successful. So I try to be very data driven, and coach our business owners that we work with to view things in the same way.
Mm-hmm. And what's your favorite channel and which one actually works the best?
It changes for every business, to be
Mm-hmm.
totally honest with you. It changes for every business. What works in one industry may not work in another industry. And within that industry, there's, probably a bunch of different subsets.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so it's very dependent. And I would say that what I like the most is organic SEO, but that doesn't mean that's always the best option for a business owner. That
Mm-hmm.
takes a lot of time, hard work, effort, maybe a podcast like you're doing right now. There's a lot that goes into that. So it's a time investment that doesn't necessarily reap
Mm-hmm.
immediate ROI, whereas paid ads on 100 different channels might be faster, quicker, depending on the needs of the business. So I try not to be biased and fit everybody into one box. But yeah, that being said, really enjoy organic SEO and Google Ads.
I'm very glad that you mentioned this because everyone is talking like this is the best way to do that. This is the best. But actually, I'm also a business coach and I work with a lot of clients who are in different industries, and the same thing doesn't mean it's going to work for all of us, right? And I'm guilty as charged. Never did SEO. I did backlinking and I
Yep.
use LinkedIn because I know how to actually, LinkedIn has an option that it integrates hashtags into URL. So it's kind of a little trick, but SEO wasn't on my table until now. It will be. I was building my personal brand a lot, and this is what truly helped me. But I'm in love with everything that's online and every business that grows online practically because I was web developer for 15 years. But I discovered during my journey that nothing actually happened without personal growth. So I would like to hear your perspective about what what do you think? How did you reach success in both business and personal growth? Does these areas collide, or do you see the synergy?
Yeah, I think they definitely collide for sure.
Uh-huh.
It took me a while. It's never without its trials and tribulations. I don't know if everybody likes to talk about that, but yeah, my personal journey, I had a successful career. I'm not that old. I don't want to date myself, but I had a successful career in just working for other companies. I started out in finance, actually doing sales and trading, investment banking. So
Really?
started out doing that. It's kind of a long path, but yeah, I did that. Then I really wanted to learn and grow businesses and become more of an operator rather than just staring at a screen making trades all day. So I started working for a startup. I uh, was basically part of the operations team there and oversaw marketing and sales that grew exponentially to eventually be sold to a private equity company for over $150 million. So it was successful. And I think I started to personally like spread my wings. I was learning about a lot of different subjects at that point in time. I was growing and kind of at the board level and continued my career doing that. So I think I was really thriving personally and professionally. And then I ultimately made the decision to start my own business.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of confidence, I think, through my past experiences and just everything that I was doing, where it was kind of like, all right, yeah, I'm going to start my business. I'm going to be a millionaire in a year, and all this different stuff. It didn't work out like that. It's difficult to grow a business. With what I was doing before, I had a lot of resources at my disposal. I could hire employees very easily. If I saw an opportunity, I had the discretion to do that, and money wasn't quite so much of an issue. When you're bootstrapping a startup, it's
Mm-hmm.
difficult. You're paying for everything out of your own pocket.
Mm-hmm.
A business doesn't always sustain itself. So when people make mistakes or different things happen, it can be difficult because it feels more directly like you're losing money. Like you're not just going to get your paycheck on Friday no matter what.
Exactly.
So that's an adjustment. It takes some time to understand. I think that for the first 2 years, it was difficult, and then I started to just kind of have the mindset like, look, I'm going to figure this out no matter what. I did start to figure a lot of things out, and yeah, I think personally that belief that just it was going to work out. I knew what I had to do. I started to feel again like kind of get that confidence back that I had before, and yeah, just continue to grow personally and professionally.
And that's the mindset shift which actually happened. I think we all come to that point. Like, you are on the edge, and now shall I continue, or what am I going to do? And I think the mindset is one of the most important things that every entrepreneur needs to like have abundance mindset if we wanna grow. One of the people who I actually truly admire, Nathan, recommended you for this podcast. And he and his partner built several businesses which are very successful. We're all in different fields and we all found our way. What would be your message for someone who is at this moment, it is December, the end of 2023, taking a short pause of a business for the holidays? What is your message for 2024, and where do you see yourself and your business next year?
Yeah, I would just say my message is to focus for anybody that's kind of struggling or pausing or trying to find a new path in 2024. I would just say to focus. Right now, I think it's always the case if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, it's very easy to have shiny object syndrome and look at what's this person doing, what's that guru saying that I should do, and kind of get off track very quickly. And
Exactly.
I think it's very important to focus. I've done that with my own business. I started out when I started the company 3.5 years ago. It was very general. I had kind of broad experience, so we were helping anybody that called us. That ultimately wasn't a path to success or the profitability that I was looking for from the business. So in the last year, we've become very niche and started to really focus on one industry, behavioral healthcare. So any business that basically provides a mental health service, and that's been extremely successful for us. Every time that I start to kind of like get off of that track, I try to pull myself back in because we have a system that we know works right now. And yes, there's other things that I can do to make money quickly or do, different things, but ultimately it takes away from the end goal. So I'm really trying to focus on that. And I would recommend that for anybody else because it's gotten rid of an exponential amount of headaches and it's really led to kind of being able to grow a personal brand and being able to accomplish a lot of the things that I wanted to accomplish, which I just would not have been able to do if I was continuing to be scattered and jump at the next shiny object.
Yeah, again, I recognize myself from a few years ago. You mentioned the industry you're helping. Tell us a little bit more about your business. Who exactly you help and how do you help them? What is the service behind?
Yeah. So we help any business that serves mental health needs of their clients. So anything from drug addiction treatment to teen mental health, childhood autism, PTSD treatment, senior living facilities, anything in that realm. And we build their website. We do all of the tracking on their websites. We do CRM integration. We do phone system tracking. So basically anything that's around building the mousetrap so that they can actually have the right data coming from their website and see the results of their efforts on LinkedIn versus podcast versus SEO and ads, all those different things. So that's the first thing that we do. And then we actually implement and do the SEO, content writing, and different paid ads from different channels.
That's actually very, very important, if I may say, purpose, because mental health is a serious field, but especially after COVID and everything that we have been through. So if I may say, it's a very, very important mission, because if we can help people who can help more people, then there is a ripple effect and we're really making a difference in the world. So from my side, in the name of all of them, thank you for doing that.
I appreciate it.
My pleasure. If someone would like to work with you or to get in contact with you, what would be the best way?
You just go to our website, brandnorth.com, and schedule a discovery call, consultation call, and somebody from the team or myself will get on a call and identify your needs, and then we would start an engagement from there.
Wonderful. I will leave the link in the comments below. And a lot of people in my audience are actually mental health professionals. I'm sorry, I'm in Europe and it's 6 p.m. I'm a little bit tired.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know they need your help, and I hope they will hear this or see this on my social media and reach out to you. Thank you so much for being my guest. I truly enjoyed it, and I hope you did too.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. See you soon. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.